Welcome back to What I'm Reading Wednesday, my weekly series where I keep you guys in the loop on what I am currently reading. And I have been in a major reading slump, but I'm finally reading a book that pulled me right out of it, and I can't wait to talk to you about it. As always, we will start with the book that I finished since we last spoke. And I did listen to Lisa Rinna's memoir. You better believe I'm going to talk about it. You guys know that I'm never someone that rates another person's memoir because it's not my place to rate their story. And I always listen to memoirs on audio, specifically this one because Lisa Rinna narrated it, which was really fun to listen to. But the book as a whole wasn't my favorite, especially as a memoir connoisseur. So I've become a little bit more picky, and I just feel like this one felt a little bit surface level to me. But like I said, it was still fun to listen to on audio. Okay, now into what you all really want to know about the book that single-handedly pulled me out of my reading slump. That is Life and Death and Giants. This has been on my TBR for a while. Now, normally I'm very in the moment with my What I'm Reading Wednesdays. Like I film them only a few hours before I post them, but today I'm a day advanced because my tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is pretty busy. And I have a feeling I'm going to finish this within the span of tonight into tomorrow. So if you want to know my review, I always recommend making sure you're following me on Instagram and watching my Instagram stories. And then also over on Goodreads, that's where I basically post all my reviews in real time. This book will fully pull you in just by the end of the prologue. The way that the story continues from there is absolutely beautiful. This author's writing style is stunning. It's also equally as heartbreaking. I got to a part last night and I had to close the book and just be like, are you actually kidding me? Basically, the whole premise of the book is that there is a 18-pound baby that is born to a woman who is an unwed Amish woman. She is shunned from her family for not wanting to disclose who the father of the baby is. And the baby grows up to be basically a human giant. And he's teetering on the edge of always having to choose between going back to his Amish grandparents or wanting to be a part of the modern English world. I am from Pennsylvania, specifically Reading, Pennsylvania, and even more specifically than that, a very, very, very tiny town called Wilmelsdorf, which is very close to Myerstown, to Lidditz, to Lancaster, which are towns that are very heavily populated with Amish communities. So I am no stranger to seeing a horse and buggy on the side of the road, to seeing Amish people on a daily basis. Reading more about their culture and their lifestyle is so fascinating to me. I can't find it, but I'm also listening to Emma M. Lyon Volume 7. I've missed Emma. I've missed our crew of all of our friends. And these books really are just such a joy and a delight to read. I also think I left our book club pick downstairs, which is before I forget. I'm really slogging my way through this. I'm not a huge fan of it at all, but I'm trying to give it some grace. We're only halfway through, so it still has some time to redeem itself in my eyes. Normally I have a pretty good idea of what I plan to read next, but being completely honest with you guys, I've been really unmotivated in general in life, with work, with reading. I'm in a phase right now where picking up a book sometimes feels like a chore, and I don't know what I want to read next. So feel free to let me know what you plan to read next or what else is on your March TBR, because I definitely need some motivation. And I'll see you next week. Bye.